Important news for people who own HBAR and XRP. Things are going to change. Pay close attention if you have HBAR or XRP because things are about to change. These two digital assets are getting more attention than ever thanks to big changes at institutions, new relationships, and changes in the rules. HBAR has been quietly forming partnerships with big companies that will change the game, while XRP is getting more legal clarity and greater financial integration. It involves big names, and when that happens, the market changes all the time. But now for the real question, are small investors running out of time to get ready before big investors take over? And what does this mean for XRP and HBAR in the following years? If you watch this movie all the way through, you'll understand why the next few weeks could be very important for holders. HBAR and XRP aren't like most new coins. They're not just projects based on hype. Institutions are interested in them because they're useful in the real world. That's why these two assets are growing while other cryptocurrencies are having a hard time proving their long-term worth. Hashgraph technology, which is what HBAR is based on, makes it faster and uses less energy than other blockchains. Many big companies, including Google, IBM, and Boeing, already use it for their business needs. XRP, on the other hand, is the most popular way to send money between countries. Banks and other financial firms around the world are testing and using Ripple's technology. What's the most similar thing about these two? Both of them are made to be adopted by institutions. Other cryptocurrencies are based on speculation, but HBAR and XRP are being used in real companies and financial systems around the world. And now that regulations are clearer, institutions can finally step in. HBAR and XRP will really take off when institutions start to use them. And this is happening faster than most people think. HBAR is the first one. Some of the biggest names in tech and business are on the HBAR Governing Council. They are Standard Bank, Google, IBM, Boeing, and LG. Not just partnerships in name, these are real. These businesses regularly use HBAR's network for safe, fast transfers and business solutions. Every day, more businesses join HBAR, making the community stronger. Let's talk about XRP now. Ripple already works with major banks around the world, such as Santander, SBI Holdings, and more than one central bank. Recent court wins against the SEC have made it possible for more institutions to use it. Now banks that were hesitant before are finally taking XRP seriously as a key asset for sending money across borders. What's the main point? HBAR and XRP are both being added to real-world banking systems. The institutions that support them have assets worth trillions of dollars. How will this change the price? That's the more important question. As demand from institutions grows, could prices go through the roof? Let's break it down. When big money comes into, stay the same for a long time. Many people think we're about to witness something huge because HBAR and XRP are getting a lot of attention. First, let's look at XRP. Because of the SEC lawsuit, XRP was held back for years and big institutions couldn't fully accept it. But now that Ripple has won important court cases, it is now easy for banks, hedge funds, and payment companies to add XRP to their systems. That could cause demand to skyrocket, and since there would be a limited quantity, prices could go up too. Now, HBAR is in the same situation. Businesses are starting to use the Hedera network for safe transactions and data handling, which shows how useful HBAR really is. Unlike speculative tokens that don't have a clear use, HBAR's ruling council includes companies that are making its future happen. When big money comes in, the price might change to represent its bigger role in the money world. We've seen this before. Because Bitcoin and Ethereum were backed by big businesses, their prices went through the roof. The real question is whether HBAR and XRP will go in the same direction. If so, when? Do you think the price will change a lot? Let us see what comes next. First, clear rules and regulations. Ripple's court victories have already made it possible for a lot of people to use XRP. But a final deal with the SEC might be the last push that big banks and other financial companies need to go all in. In the same way, HBAR is marketed as a network that works well with businesses. If rules support blockchain-based financial solutions, Hedera could get a lot of institutional funding. Next, new business relationships. Big companies from around the world are joining HBAR's ruling council because they want to use the network for real-world purposes. XRP is also being used more and more as a bridge currency. If more central banks adopt Ripple's technology, the price of XRP could rise to represent how important it is becoming in global finance. Last but not least, market trends. Institutional investors don't say what they're going to do until they've already planned it out. What's going on behind the scenes might be easier to figure out if you keep an eye out for sudden rises in trade volume, whale accumulation, and corporate filings. Now the question is, do small buyers not have much time left? Will big money keep prices high before the regular holder can respond? And this HBAR and XRP could be about to go through a huge change because of all the things going on right now, like institutional usage, clear regulations, and big partnerships. The big question is whether or not individual investors will act quickly to take advantage of this opportunity. Prices don't stay high for long when institutions move in, as we can see from history. Big money came in and caused Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other assets to go through the roof. People who wait too long might be priced out of the market if the same thing happens with HBAR and XRP, but it's still important to stay aware and pay attention to the signs. A lot of the time, institutional accumulation takes place without anyone knowing. By the time the news gets out, prices have already changed. So it's important for people who hold HBAR and XRP to keep up with new partnerships, changes in the law, and trade volume. What do you think? Are prices going to break out in a big way? Are banks going to push HBAR and XRP to new all-time highs? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to stay on top of these big crypto changes, click the subscribe button and turn on alerts right now. Things could change in the next few weeks. Now we come to the last and most important question. What should people who own HBAR and XRP do now? The next step for these assets could be very different from what we've seen so far. As institutions move, rules change, and more people start using them. If you look at the past, you'll see that small players usually get left behind when big investors flood into an asset. Before organizations started buying up Bitcoin, it cost only a few $100s. Now it costs tens of thousands of dollars. Ethereum went in the same direction. People who wait too long may not be able to get HBAR and XRP if they come next. Still, it's important to keep up with the news. It moves quickly in the crypto market. And the people who keep an eye on important events like new partnerships, regulatory approvals, and buy-in by institutions will be in the best situation. Do you think the prices of HBAR and XRP are about to go through the roof? Will institutions push these assets to all-time highs, or do they still need one more push? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and if you don't want to miss the next big update, click the subscribe button and turn on alerts right now. The next few weeks can be very important for people who own HBAR and XRP. The crypto world could change forever if BlackRock really gets into the XRP market. This has happened before. Individual investors often have to work hard to catch up when big investors move in.